Hi everyone, we are Group 15, and in our project, we worked on providing category specific ratings for restaurants using the yelp dataset. First, established the context for our project. As we all know, yelp is a multinational corporation that operates an online urban guide and business review site. In today's world, peer reviews and feedback heavily influence our decision. Hence, analyzing these review feedback information is highly beneficial. The current situation is such that agencies aggregate feedback received from many people and give users a consolidated view using a single scale like 5-star or 3-star ratings. These consolidated ratings are not the most informative information available to the users and businesses when they are seeking feedback on specific aspects of the business. We seek to address this problem in our project. Our objective is mainly twofold. We aim to provide category specific reviews for restaurants in these categories: ambience, food quality and taste, service quality of the restaurant. Also, it is important that a robust classifier is built which can handle changes in reviewing trends in the future with minimal maintenance. Post approach involves these steps in sequence: data handling, featureization, feature selection/modeling. Let us walk through these steps. The Yelp dataset contains 5 JSON files. Among these files, we are interested only in the business and review files. We first converted these JSON files into a standard CSV format using a Python script. Subsequently, we used a VB macro to link the businesses and review datasets.
Before delving deep into the technical aspects of this project, we thought it would be apt to visualize the entire dataset and see how the reviews cluster themselves. Visualization was done using the existing Pearson correlation implementation. After data preparation, the next step was featureization. Once we got the consolidated text corpus of reviews, we performed some amount of text pre-processing. The objective of this was to convert the text data into a feature space that would help us apply cluster models and assign reviews a 5-star rating for one of the chosen categories. After this, we were interested in extracting categorical ratings for each review text. Our objective in this phase was to assign for each review text a star rating for each category. However, we had no ground truth for being able to rate each category on a 5-star scale. To solve this problem, we surveyed 50 peers to obtain keywords that would be used as the selection criteria. We then matched features with the category keywords. This table contains the top features with the maximum number of hits. We can see that the tone of most of these features are positive. Also, Thai food seems to be a popular choice amongst reviewers. We then generated n-gram features with n up to 3 for each of the 3 review corpuses and identified reviews having good match and representation of various rating levels by comparing it with the surveyed keywords. We found that in our case, there is high dimensionality in comparison to the number of reviews. Hence, we applied PCA dimensionality reduction technique to these features and retained some of the variance. The elbow plot shows variance retained for each of the categories. As mentioned earlier, our problem falls under unsupervised classification problem type. Hence, we decided to apply a clustering technique. Since we wanted clustering to be able to effectively categorize the reviews into 5 segments, we opted for k-means based clustering with a k-value of 5. To deal with manual labeling of very large clusters for each category, we initially dealt with a subset of random samples and clustered them. Shown above is the distribution of ratings in the different categories. This table shows the distortion values for the clusters. We observe that the distortion value for the ambience is greater than that of the other categories. This is because of the curse of dimensionality for this particular category. To capture new information, we follow these steps. For each review that's assigned to a cluster, we recalculate the cluster mean and distortion. This is compared to the original cluster distortion to understand if the review increases the distortion. We keep account of the number of reviews that cause an expansion to the original cluster's reach. When this reaches the number of data points that originally formed the cluster, we recalculate the cluster means and store it. Shown here are the results of our testing. We can see that we have improved upon the baseline accuracy by approximately 3-fold. In summary, consolidated ratings do not provide adequate information. And category-specific reviews are useful to both the customers and businesses. We implemented a robust and adaptive form of clustering to tackle the unsupervised nature of our problem. Thank you.